All right, everybody, welcome to the live. Happy Sunday. Welcome to Positivity Sunday. And it's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. And I'm grateful to be back. Yesterday was my first day back on this live. So happy Sunday, everybody. We'll give it a few moments for everybody to join. And we'll be on our way for a little bit, if you know what I'm saying. Now we got a good, could do like an hour live. What up? What up? What up, Bubbles? What's good? Welcome to the live, man. How you doing? How's everything? Happy Sunday, by the way. Happy Sunday. Just playing some guitar to get myself in the mood for the morning. I got you. I got you. Happy Sunday. Well, that's cool. That's a good way to ground yourself. Good for you, man, for actually listening and, awesome. Link, what's good, my friend? Yeah, I got I got a morning practice that I do. I got a morning practice that I do. A lot of different things. I do morning mantra. I sit with God. I do breath work. Now I'm doing 2 types of breath work every morning. I do an invocation that me and Luna are kind of going through that we're going to be offering to the public. Trying to remember everything else, but there's quite a bit that I do. I definitely lately been waking up at 3 in the morning and starting my morning practices, so to speak. So yeah, it's gets me nice and grounded and centered, and just feeling right to take on the day. Top of the morning to you. Just welcome everybody, man. Tap the like button, everybody. If you could please tap the like button, I would greatly appreciate it. There's 17 people in here, man. Tap on that like button, give it a love tap. It helps to get the video out, the live out to more people, man. I would greatly appreciate it. You are back. Donovan was good. Hey there. I'm just checking in to see how you're feeling. Hope everything goes okay with your what? No, man, I ain't doing anything. That's not me. Thank you. I appreciate that for the compliments on my glasses. You just changed. Oh, Ghost Runner. Okay. Oh, Ghost. Yeah. I got you. Well, welcome. What made you change your name, Ghost? And how's everybody feeling, man? Just tap that thumbs up, man, while you come in. I should have like a thing, like and subscribe. I can't do it. I need someone else to type it so I can pin it. How about someone type in the chat, like and subscribe, and I'll pin it in the chat. First person gets pinned in the chat to do that. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if I'll be able to pin somebody that's not a moderator or not. But oh, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. I see you. There we go. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Oh, there's another one. Please pin that. There we go. Even better. Thank you, man. Like and sub to Daren and Luna. Appreciate you, Bubbles. Appreciate you. Lewis. And welcome to the live, everybody, man. How y'all feeling, man? Happy Sunday. How y'all feeling? New week is upon us, man. I feel like energies are shifting. I definitely feel a difference in just people around me, man. Their energy is so different, man. I don't know. We definitely have jumped timelines, like a big timeline jump um, recently. Oh man, that sucks, man. Yeah, I don't understand that crap, man. I don't know. I don't know what is wrong with people, man. Well, let me tell you what, man. Anything that is not of good intention, and that's not of good intention, listen, man, you don't even need to worry about it because they'll be taken care of. God will take care of it for you. So just don't sweat it. It'll be definitely, most definitely taken care of. I started to realize that, man, we don't have to like sit here and get angry and frustrated and pissed off, and there's no point because we just let go and let God. Yeah, you too, man. I hope you have a great Thanksgiving too, man. Yeah, seasons of change is definitely upon us, man. I don't think any of us are going to recognize this planet very, very soon. That's for sure. And, you've got to move in a way that you're of good intention. Well, the reason that I'm mad about it, my grandma made it then. My grandma made the username. So I'm honestly kind of sad that my grandma. Yeah, I know, but you know what, man? It happened for a reason, man. And maybe maybe the name was just not good energy for the channel. You know what I mean? There's always a reason, a rhyme and a reason, man. And listen, maybe it was to happen to bring up the anger so that you could move through it. You know, there's always a reason, man, for real. And I know that's hard to hear, and I know that's difficult to listen to, especially when you're angry about it. But I'll tell you what, man, there's no mistakes. You know, things are happening so that we can move through these energies that we're storing or keeping that are stuck in our bodies. You know, yeah, exactly. And when you can hold that, knowing that there's probably a reason that was what was able to trigger you into anger, so that you can move the anger that you probably already had there that was stuck. You know, and that's a good thing. Uh, as I said, as much as it's difficult to hear, as much as it's difficult to accept, there's definitely a lot of energy that we need to move that's stuck in our bodies that we're being kind of forced to do, you know, which is better in a way that it's being moved in ways that is easier for us to, you know, navigate instead of like the challenging ways a lot of us went through for years. God's making his self known. Let me tell you what. There's going to be a lot of miracles happening on this planet, man, going forward, man. The days of all of us struggling and suffering are coming to an end, man. I trust and believe that. I know this for a fact. And I believe it so strongly that the dark energies that have wanted to keep us in control and suffering and fear and are leaving the planet. They're no longer needed here, and we don't want them here. You know, we don't want them here no more. It's time for you to go, and it's happening. And God is stepping in. Yeah, exactly. I had a shirt on that we're going to be, you know, offering on the YouTube channel soon, and it states "Only Love Heals." You guys will see it soon in the merch that we're going to be rolling out very, very soon. It's fire. Oh, really? Well, I appreciate that, Alicia. Yeah, it's been a little bit of it's been a minute. It's been a minute. I know you guys missed me. I missed you all a lot, and I'm glad to be back. I've had a lot of growth and expansion over the time period that I took a hiatus, and you guys will be knowing very, very soon what it was all about. I'm not obliged to talk about it right now, but you will know very soon. A lot is going to be happening, and a lot is coming on the channel, and just stay tuned, you know? Yeah, I'm glad to see you too, Alicia. And keep tapping that like button, everybody. I love y'all, man. I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. A lot of you probably are taking off for the week of Thanksgiving. I just wish that everybody would celebrate giving thanks every single day, man. Every single minute, all the time, not just on one day that the government says, oh, this is Thanksgiving and we give back on this day. Like, what about every day, man? What about showing and spreading love every single freaking day? Yeah, it is. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you. Oh my God, the things that I've experienced and went through that you guys don't even know yet, but will know very soon. Holy guacamole. Let me just say that. Yeah, we'll be having the merch pretty soon, man. On our website and on YouTube. I got a lot of different. You guys know, man. Just like this sweatshirt, you know, breathe is going to be another one. I've got, just yeah. I don't have it on today, but I was wearing it yesterday in the live yesterday, and in the thumbnail from yesterday. You could actually go back to the channel and you'll see the thumbnail from yesterday, and it has the black shirt with the white lettering, and it says "Only Love Heals." That is going to be offered some swag that we offer. We're just working on the designs, you know, before it gets rolled out. Trust and believe, man. You never know. Like, the moment you open your eyes, the moment you drive down the street, you just don't know what is in store for you. Every minute, every hour, every second. You just never know. Like, an hour from now, what could possibly happen. You know, it's wild, man. The unknown and uncertainty, but at the same time, man, as long as you keep God first, as long as you trust God, as long as you go straight to God, trust and believe, man, life will serve you in the best ways possible. But, you know, oh my God. So, you know, it's like, I would love to see some glasses as an option. Then I'll definitely be down to buy this. Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea. And we may have glasses with some sayings on it. You know what I mean? That could be a possibility too. I would love to do that too, man. Um, oh, sunglasses as an option. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Bubbles. I mean, oh my God, I'm always asking questions, man. Hold on, I gotta drink some water, man. Make sure you guys stay hydrated, man. Make sure you drink a lot of water, man. It's good to move energy with water. Our bodies are mostly made of water. And make sure you're hydrated, man. Even in the wintertime, you must hydrate. And you can hear my voice. I need to drink some water and hydrate. Yeah, I'll tell you what, man. Today's Positivity Sunday, and let me ask all of you, what positive thing have you done this past week for someone else or for yourself? What positive thing have you all done this past week for yourself or someone else? I'd love to hear it in the comments, man. Oh yeah. They do, Alicia. They do. Um, Especially that Luna is like a dainty girl too. Like, she always says that all the time. She's a dainty girl. So yes, they definitely will, because they have to fit Luna too, and she's very dainty. That word to me is really funny. That's why I say it. But You still have a coffee? Oh, okay. Yeah, they'll definitely come in women's sizes, men's sizes, everything, everything in between. If there's an alien or extraterrestrial that wants to buy one, we got them. We got them. We'll provide it for their whole spaceship, for the whole crew. So yes, most definitely. They'll come in all sizes. They're going to come in different colors. Yeah. And we've got, like I said, many different things, swag, so to speak. You've been trying to learn guitar with your uncle, spending some good quality time with him because he's he's great at guitar. Oh, that's cool. You helped your 90-year-old grandma back on her feet when she fell when she got out of the bus and bought her lunch. Oh wow, that's so sweet, Alicia. See, man, that's let me tell you what, man, that goes a long way, man. Good for you. And thank you for your service. Thank you for your service to humanity, Alicia. You know, I can definitely say that I helped family members. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, man. Everyone's giving me compliments on the glasses today. I love it. Thank you. I appreciate y'all, man. And you know what? I'm going to give all of you a compliment. Keep smiling. And thank you for the good attitude you all have. Thank you for being positive. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate every single one of you, man, for being a part of this beautiful community that me and Luna are cultivating. We're all, and I thank you for assisting in co-creating the new earth with me and Luna, because that's what we're all doing together. As you go and you help your grandmother, you're creating a beautiful new earth for us all to live in harmony and peace. And I know we all know that it's coming. We all know it. It's just, yeah, we're a little bit impatient. Yeah, we're waiting for it to really all collapse and crumble. But at the same time, we all know it. We all know that we came here for this. Deep down, each and every one of us that are light workers and starseeds came to create the new earth. That's why we're in the muck of it. We're boots on the ground, like in it, like really in it, deep in it. you know. Yeah, man. Always. Man, they let me tell you what, man, Bubbles, they did their service. They've been on this planet a long time, man. Of course, they deserve to be helped out. You know what I mean? They've been here, man. They paid their dues, so to speak. And why not treat them kindly and nice, man? They've been through it. A lot of them been through it, just like we all have. And I try to help every day, man. I try to give guidance and support and, of course, wake people up to realize the truth of who they are, to realize that, man, there's more to life than you've been told. There's a lot going on here, more than you've ever could have imagined. And we're here to break it up. We're here to disrupt it. We're here to dismantle it and, bring peace back to the earth, bring love back to the earth. Because, listen, at the end of the day, man, love will transform everything in an instant, Oh, yeah. A lot of stories, a lot of experiences. They've gone through it, man. They've gone through it. And they deserve a medal of honor for what they've gone through. A lot of them have gone through it, man. And not to say that we haven't, of course, man. We're going through it all the time, But yeah, my heart goes out to each and every one of them, man. My heart goes out to every single human being on this planet right now that chose to be here, because this has got to be one of the toughest times to be alive, yet the most amazing and miraculous times as well, because we're all ushering in the golden age. We're all ushering in the new earth. We're co-creating it, And of course, with God's help, of course, with you know, of course, with God's help, man, we're ushering in the new earth. And you know, I just see they show me all the time, man, visions of like me standing at the entrance to the new earth and just taking tickets like I'm the ticket guy, you know, like at the movie theater, you know, but I'm like standing at the entrance of the new earth, you know, as I let people in, you know, and as long as your heart's centered, of course. If you got ill will intentions, boy, you ain't coming in. I'm the bodyguard of the new earth. You know what I'm saying? And if you got bad intentions, you ain't getting a ticket to come in. You know what I'm saying? Like, this earth is all about love and harmony and spreading love, and everything is going to be created from love. But like, I'm the bouncer of the new earth. Yes, thank you. My grandma told me fascinating about her childhood and yeah, yeah, my grandparents too, man. When they were still alive, they passed away in the '90s, man, and it was hard for me as a young lad. You know, it was very hard to lose them as a young lad. And That's awesome, Malia. She said the world was just coming out of the war. She remembered her mama saying, "Every every little thing, sugar, butter, even string," because during the war they couldn't get much of anything. Yeah, yeah, I remember that because I remember my grandparents saying the same thing. My grandparents came over from Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia, and they didn't even speak English. And they came on a boat into New York, and they went through that area in New York that's closed down now. But like, I don't know what it was called. I can't remember. But like, that's where everyone entered that wasn't United States citizens apparently at that time. And yeah, they had it rough, man. Let me tell you what, they had it rough. But they came here and they escaped, and they came here, and then you know, same with my dad. He was like a little tyke, you know, at the time, and he came here not speaking English, nothing either, and small, you know, I don't know, several years old. Um, Same with his sister. Yes, yeah. Show enough did, Alicia. And let me tell you what, boy, they went through suffering, boy. Let me tell you, they were locked in cages, like small little cages, had to drink like frog water, couldn't go to the bathroom, nothing, weren't even able to leave, you know, these little cages. Yeah, they were, but, you know, we're the ones breaking. They, man, they set the stage for us for now, but then we're setting the stage for the little ones going forward because we're actually creating liberation, like true freedom on earth. That's what we're creating. It's like my dad, man, he passed me the torch, you know, to continue on. He passed away in 2022. It was hard for me, man. I still, it's still difficult and challenging, you know. I was hoping to do this with him, you know, because of what he went through, man, having cancer 3 different times in his life, and the struggles that he went through, you know, escaping and all kinds as a little kid and all kinds of stuff, you know. I can go on and on, man. He definitely had a lot of battle wounds, so to speak, and man, did his soul experience a lot. Um, and my hats go off to every single person on this planet right now because, like I said, man, this is no easy task. What we're doing, you know, they are what you call a lot of people call them the cabal and you know, the dark energies, the dark entities, a lot of different names they got for them, you know. And let me tell you, man, they're kicking and screaming because they know that they cannot stop this, the Great Awakening. They can't stop it. And they know that people are beginning to wake up out of these spells that they've been in, thinking that they just got to work 9 to 5 and, bust their ass and everything you have to work hard for, when in actuality and reality is that we're all abundant and everything is available to us. But we've been programmed and conditioned and lied to believe that we got to suffer. Yeah, in a different way. Exactly. Yeah, well, it's getting worse in a different way though, Alicia, too. It's getting worse in a way that we have to go through it to get to the other side, just like they did. But this is going to be true freedom, because we're not meant to pay for electricity. We're not meant to pay for food and water. We're not meant to pay to live on this beautiful earth that is available to all of us. Why is it available to only certain people? Why is certain people have billions of dollars and majority doesn't? You know what I'm saying? Like, all these things you have to wonder and question. It does not make sense. It's not balanced, and it's not what God would have wanted. And why is these advanced technologies only available to special people, if you want to call them special? Yeah, of course it's an illusion of bubbles. Of course. It was created, but again, at the same time as it being an illusion, it's also just energy. And of course, if you exchange your energy, like, you'll receive, if you give, you receive, But the fact of the matter is, if you really think about it, man, why is there are these hierarchies, and, why is there, I thought about this as a little kid, because I grew up in an area where I didn't have much, but everyone around me did. If anyone knows about South Florida, or, I live near Miami, and if anybody knows of those areas, it's very affluential. There's a lot of wealth. No, it really isn't a necessity. They've made it a necessity to keep you in control and in fear. It's not a necessity, because all of these things are things that we can get from the earth. We just were taught to have to rely on a supermarket to get food. We weren't taught as a child, which I really truly believe they should be teaching us how to breathe, do breath work in school, teach us how to meditate, teach us how to, the kids, of course, which I hope to do. I hope to cultivate this newer school with Luna and get them all around the world, so we can teach kids to use their psychic abilities, how to teach them that abundance is for all, to teach them how to grow off the earth, food. But they've created all these addictions of foods that are addictive, that you have to buy in a grocery store, that you're not going to grow on a piece of land. So, no, man, the proper way to breathe, my friend, the proper way to breathe. Most people breathe, they shallow breathe, okay? They shallow breathe. So you teach them how to do yoga, teach them how to do Tai Chi and all these different things. Ground yourself, teach them how to find God within, how to find the answers within. Like, all these things are things they didn't teach us, but they taught us garbage that we'll never use. No, that's not true, man. The stuff that you don't need it, because why did Jesus fast for 40 days then in the desert and he still survived? You don't need food to survive, man. And yes, they have created foods that are addictive, like sugar, like Takis and Cheetos and all these things that people can't stop eating. Cookies and sugars and ice creams and things filled with complete garbage, addictive ingredients. McDonald's, Taco Bell, all these places. You don't need those foods, aren't even nourishing to the body. I fasted for more than 5 days and I didn't eat food. All right. Well, okay, my friend. Well, here, let's do this, okay? Let's do this, my friend. Since you feel like arguing about it, no, he's not debating. He's definitely not debating. He's definitely wants to just argue, and you know, and that's okay. Um, I definitely don't want to argue. Yeah, I mean, sugar is extremely addictive. And a lot of the ingredients are not transparent. They're putting food colorings and all kinds of stuff in the foods to poison you, just like they do in the water, like they put fluoride in the water to block your pineal gland from to calcify it so you don't have the abilities. But like I said, man, yeah, exactly. I agree 100%. Sugar is no different than cigarettes, exactly. And the amount of sugar that they're putting in some of these things, man, I can't even tell you, like some of the ice creams, 40, 50, 60 grams of sugar. It's extremely addicting where people can't even put it down and they'll consume a whole pint of it. It's not even whole foods. It's processed. Yeah, I'm not arguing. I'm definitely not arguing. I'm just giving you knowledge that I'm aware of through a lot of these foods that they provide that are provided for us are cancer feeding foods when they know it. And cancer lives off meat and sugar and yeah, caffeine's another one. Yeah, I mean, I'm not looking to argue with anybody, man. A healthy debate is great, you know. And if you've been on this channel a long time, I'm not about arguing. I'm about learning. And the one thing I do know about is health. I have 30, 40 years of experience of fasting, of eating healthy, of my dad having cancer 3 times. And why is it so rampant on the planet? You know, it's not only spiritual, it's not only due to anger, it's also due to the foods that we eat and we're consuming. Yeah, well, you could do the best you can, man. Like, you could do the best you can. You don't need to have a farm. You could do the best you can. You know, you can try to eat healthier than what they're feeding in the store, these supermarkets. Like you go into a gas station, you tell me one thing that's healthy in the gas station. It's all drinks that have coloring. It's all foods that are filled with sugar and poisonous ingredients. There's nothing that's nourishing to the body. Okay, maybe they have fruit salad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I haven't been in the gas station in a while, like looking around like that. But majority of it, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Preservatives and garbage, exactly. And Lord knows you don't even want to know what's in McDonald's food and Taco Bell. The things they've hidden in and they don't even tell you the ingredients. People just eat it because they think it tastes good. All right, well that's okay. If I have zero clue, then that's okay. You're allowed your opinion, and I appreciate your opinion if that's what you believe. Um, what's good? How you doing? Welcome to the live. Wondering if that's the Ryan that has been here since day one. I thought he had like a picture though, but I'm just wondering if this is Ryan from a long time ago. from Canada, I think. Grand Rising, Dre Love, what's good? So yeah, I mean, listen, when you walk into a supermarket, majority of it is processed, preserved shit. You really have to pick through everything to, you know, and like I said, half the things in the products, you don't even know you don't even know the ingredients. None of it is transparent. Not to mention, you don't even know if they're really even putting the things they say they're putting into it, because you weren't there to watch them do it. Neither was I. And that's what I feel like is changing on the planet. We're going to have more local things. We're going to have more things that people actually make with limited ingredients, but ingredients from the earth, where it's more whole foods that nourish the body. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. Thank you, XX, because that's the truth. And like I said, people have been conditioned and programmed, because of what they see all around them. They see everyone drinking soda, or they see everyone eating donuts, or there's like 4 fast food places in a row, So people think, well, I see them everywhere. People are lined up to get it, so it must be good. No, man. But okay, so how do you know that that's actually what they're putting in it? Who's overseeing it? The FDA doesn't go to every factory around the world to look at every single ingredient and making sure that that's what they're putting in it. There's a lot of deceitfulness going on, and there has been for a very long time, and it has a lot to do with big farm. If you know what I mean, what I'm saying, what that is. Big farm, okay. So as far as it being illegal, man, I don't believe in any of that, man. It's a bunch of garbage. Illegal schmeagle, because they're not transparent about anything at this point. Local farmers markets for the win. Yeah, exactly. We have one down the street, man, and people sell fruits and vegetables and the plants, and they grow them on their own farms. Yeah, but that, again, I don't think that they're overseeing any of it. Just like I don't believe that everything is organic that they say is organic. Because they're spraying our skies, and they're spraying everything. They're spraying us, for that matter. So do I think that it's fully what they say it is? No. Hell no. I know there's more going on than they tell us. If you think that everybody is like, or everybody has been like so honest and truthful, all these companies and these corporations, man, then why is so many people sick? Yeah, fruits, exactly. But anyway, man, this is Positivity Sunday, and you know, I want to talk about positivity, and I want to just vibe with you guys. It's not about arguing, man. Listen, I don't want to argue. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to just share information and knowledge that I know personally, that I've gone through, and to share in one way or another. Oh, Rylan, what's good, brother? How you doing, man? Good seeing you. You're back. It's all about us learning from each other, man, and helping one another, and knowing that we're all one and we're all connected, man. And listen, man, I'm not sitting here saying you don't have any knowledge or know-how, man. I'm going to say Ketty, because I don't know how to pronounce the rest of your name, but Ketty321. But it's like, I love you all, man. And, I just want to help change the planet and make this place a better place for us all. So there's no more suffering, man. We didn't deserve to come here and suffer. Like, real talk. We did not deserve to come here and suffer. And it's not what our soul signed up for. And if I can help make a difference, man, that's what I'm here to do. And I do have a lot of knowledge and experience, and I love sharing it because I don't want to hold it to. Why keep it a secret? Why gatekeep? You know? Hey, what's up, real MTB? What's good? Yeah, I know, and that's the whole thing. But you know what, X? Everything has sugar in it. Every single thing. I mean, there's so very little that doesn't, other than vegetables. And me, I try to have a big salad every day, raw salad, every single day, man, to get the nutrients of the veggies. But yeah, every single thing, man, is make it taste good. That's all that matters. That's what they've created, and they're doing it with the kids too. Yeah, but it's not supposed to be that way, Ketty321. I know, we all were born into it, but now we're changing it. Now we're the change makers. We came to make the changes. We came to 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 essentially do the challenging things, like stepping away from the sugar, stepping away from the junk food, you know, doing ice cold showers and ice cold plunges and breath work and all these different things to change. Because when we change the world. When we heal the world. When we sit there and meditate for hours, we're making a change in the world. It starts with us. Making the changes, it starts with us stopping, not eating McDonald's, not eating Chick-fil-A and Taco Bell and all these Krispy Kremes and Dunkin' Donuts, and walking away from all these things. And the more people that do it, the faster they'll have to change what they're feeding, what they're making, what they're putting in the products. Because what happens when everyone takes their energy away from something? It disappears. So if everyone learned that McDonald's was not healthy, what would happen to McDonald's? It'd go out of business. No, everything is for us. Yes, it's hard for us because we're the light workers and starseeds, man. We have to be the black sheep that step out of what everyone else is doing and do something new. We have to create the new pathways, right? We have to walk down the path less traveled, not follow everybody else. That's why it's so hard for most of us to follow what the masses are doing. And it's so hard for us to be like, okay, I'm going to stop watching TV. I'm going to throw out my television. I'm not going to watch TV anymore. I'm not going to give in to that. I'm not going to go to Taco Bell and McDonald's. Most of us ate it when we were kids, but we walked away from it. So it's like, yeah, it's not. Of course, it's not easy, man. We're the ones that God send down here to do the work. Grand Rising, Gray Wolf. What's good, brother? Yeah, exactly. Real MT, 100%. So we have to actually make the changes and be like, no, I'm not going to go to this party with family and eat all the stuff they're eating. I'm going to tell them I eat differently. I'm going to bring my own food. Like my dad, man. My dad had cancer in 1997. Okay. And he had 4th-stage Hodgkin's lymphoma in his entire body. Okay. And he knew that he had to change the way he was eating. He had to change his entire lifestyle in the 90s. In 97. Well, they gave him a week to live, the doctors. He said, hell no. He walked out of the doctor's office. He changed everything about what he was doing, went completely raw, was drinking green juices, raw foods, whole grains, everything. Okay? Sprouted his own beans, everything. Made his own almond milk. Everything was from scratch. Him and my mom. Okay? Well, you know what? He went on a cruise, and there was these bodybuilders, that only ate meat. And he asked the cruise chef to make him a massive raw salad, and they did. And they put it on the table, and what happened? Those bodybuilders never showed up again. They were actually angry and actually didn't want to even listen to what he had to say, and they were disgusted by the way he was eating because they believed that you should just be eating meat. Well, cancer lives off meat, also sugar. Those are the two things that cancer thrives on. But yet, what do they give you when you're in the chemo room at a doctor's office? They give you a hamburger. Okay? And sugar. They give you like cookies and stuff like that. And juice. When you're waiting to get chemo. No joke, that's what they did in the 90s. My dad walked out of there and the doctor cursed at him at the top of his lungs and said, if you effing leave this office, you're going to die. And he said, Doc, I'm already dying. And he walked out. And the nurses whispered and said, you're doing the right thing. So that's somebody that chose to go the other way, that chose to live. And you know what? 6 weeks later, he was fully healed, no sign of cancer whatsoever, and lived 25 years cancer-free. So my point that I'm trying to make is a lot of us were meant to go the other way. We're not meant to follow the masses. We're meant to actually show them a different way. We're meant to show them that something else is possible than eating a lot of this junk food that makes you feel like crap and makes you sick over time. So he did. He sat there and ate his massive salad, and they never showed up again. And let me tell you what, when you're on a cruise, you have assigned seating for dinner in the evenings, and they never came back for their assigned seating. So, you know what? And he didn't care. He continued on to live the new lifestyle that he was creating and showing people that this is possible, that drinking green juice is healthy for you, drinking wheatgrass is good for you. You know, all these different things that they don't tell you. They just want you to stay in the system and be sick. Yeah, exactly. We have a choice every time we eat, 100%. I totally agree. And it's on every damn corner. When you're on the highway, there's signs for like 10 different fast food joints. You know, I never see one healthy place available. It's all chain restaurants. Every corner, everywhere you turn, there's Starbucks or there's coffee joints or there's Dunkin' Donuts and they're all full of sugar and trash and not one healthy thing in them. So, I don't know, you got to think and question and wonder, yeah, something's wrong here. Something's not right. Spider Ninja, what's good? Something's not right, you know? And it's just perpetuating sickness, you know? And, you know, I want to be the one to be here to help people realize that there's another way. Yeah, Cracker Barrel, yeah, Cracker Barrel, McDonald's. I mean, freaking McDonald's is like, oh, God knows how many places they have around the world, probably like hundreds of locations. Yeah, sick and depressed so they can control you and you stay in fear. And you continue to take their you know, little things you ingest. I don't want to say it on here. You know, you guys know I have to watch what I say. The things you ingest, you know, that they give you, they prescribe, the things they prescribe that have a million side effects, you know, and then you're taking a million prescribed things to eradicate the previous ones that are giving you side effects. Yeah, exactly. Eat homemade. That you know, then you know what you're putting into your food, you know? And so my hope is, man, to share as much knowledge as I have to help people realize that there's another way, you know? Yeah, exactly, man. We got to get back to like making our own foods and not relying on grocery stores because they're not providing anything healthy. You walk in there, I walk in there, man, and I don't see anything healthy other than the produce section. But when I went there the other day and I was looking for organic onions, the regular onions, man, they were full of wax, like covered in wax. And I was like, hell no, I don't want this. And then they proceeded to tell me, well, the conventional onions you could get individually. But if you wanted organic, you had to buy a huge bag of onions. And I'm like, I'm not going to really go through that many onions that quickly. So it's like, I didn't buy anything from there. You know, I just wanted one single onion. And yeah, you're better off at a farmer's market. And, you know, I just really hope and truly hope that people start realizing what has been going on for thousands of years and wakes up out of the spell that we've been in. Because the spell is keep you just in a spell, like in this perpetual cycle of working 9 to 5, coming home. Then what happens? You're working 80 hours a week. Then you don't have you claim you don't have time to cook, so then you go to McDonald's because it's quick and easy and fast and it satisfies you. You know what I mean? But then it's like because you're saving money on the food, you're going to end up paying for it in the long run to get your health back instead of in the present moment taking care of your health. My grocery only sells organic vegetables, so that's no confusion. I love it. Oh wow, that's amazing. Well, there's a co-op that I go to, and they only do organic, and it's all local foods, and I try to buy there more than I buy anywhere else. And I don't really go to regular grocery stores, to be honest with you, for the most part. I do go to one, which I'm trying to buy less and less there, which is Whole Foods. If I'm going to be honest, and then occasionally I'll go to this Harris Teeter supermarket, which they do have quite a bit of organic, and they do have healthier options if you really look. But you got to look, man. When you go into a grocery store, you got to find the healthier stuff, which is hidden in the store. It's hidden in different areas. They don't just have one area with organic and healthy stuff. It's like spread out and it's hidden in little pockets. So you really have to know what you're looking for. Otherwise, that's why they do it. I mean, they're not going to make a whole like 3-4 aisles of healthy stuff. They want you to buy all the other stuff. They want to spread it sporadically so that you're like, oh yeah, wait a minute. Like it's cheaper to buy these beans over these beans. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. A lot of us are lessening these stores. And there's a co-op that we have that I love going to. And they have actual plant-based foods on the hot bar. They make their own soups. A lot of they make their own like mashed potatoes, and they're vegan and things of that nature, you know. And yeah, like majority of it, if not all of it, is organic and more natural. Yeah, they're trying to exactly. So you know what they'll do? They put the junk food, and it's cheaper. But then again, the natural stuff is not that much far off. But they hide it. You really have to look. Yeah, I don't go to Walmart. I don't go to Target. I don't go to any of those places, man. Yeah, exactly, Bubbles. They cause more. And most of them don't even know what they're doing half the time, to be honest with you. With all the degrees they have, I'm going to be honest with you. I know I have more knowledge than they do. Let's be real. It sucks, and I hate to say it, but Yeah, exactly. Grow your own stuff, man. Create it, make a garden. Even you can even do it inside your place, man. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be outside. They have stuff where you can do it inside your house in your kitchen, and you can sprout your own beans and grains and all kinds of stuff. So, oh man, I know I'm doing God's work, and I know that I'm meant to like wake people up with this information. I just know it. Um, and the more people I like see that say things like they do, like come on here, that maybe don't really want to argue, but that's all they know. I really hope to change that narrative, because there is another way, and I really hope that schools start implementing this stuff, and it's like they're already starting with the kids at a young age, giving them garbage at the school lunches. You know what I'm saying? Not only the school lunches, but the vending machines. There's not one healthy thing in those damn vending machines. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they're already starting them at a young age, getting them addicted to junk food. And not teaching them why don't they have a class? Why don't they offer an elective to grow your own vegetables? Right? Like teach them how to grow, make their own food. Like that's like why should that should be a mandatory elective? How to plant vegetables and grow them and what time of the year, and that should be a mandatory elective. Aside from teaching you how to meditate, mandatory. Teaching you how to do breath work. Again, majority of the people, they do not breathe properly. They shallow breathe. Yeah, I've seen purple potatoes. They're good, man. They're like little tiny ones like this, like that small. Teach them how to do breath work. Teach them how to meditate. Teach them how to be flexible and move their body. Yeah, they are getting more popular. They most definitely are. I mean, I can go on and on. The crap that they taught, I don't even remember the classes. Not alone remember the skills that they were teaching. It was not emotional regulation. That should be like a number one, because majority people out here, man, in the world today do not have emotional regulation. Do not even know how to deal with their emotions. Do not even know how to feel. Do not even know how to use anger in a healthy way, other than rage. I mean, there is so many things I could say that, and the garbage that they teach you, and the shit that they feed you as a kid, and then you become already addicted and fat and overweight, and then you just crave all that stuff already as a young kid, and then people assume McDonald's is health. Well, most families, they're I had I had shop class in high school, but I graduated in 2001. I graduated in 97, so you're not far off from me. And I had shop class too, but I would have taken a class on emotional regulation any day of the week over shop class. I would have taken, because it would have served me so differently. I would have had more confidence. I would have been more self aware. I would have taken a class how to use my emotions in a healthy way, like anger, over any day over shop. Because I would have taken a class over breathing properly any day of the week over shop class. Meditating. I mean, Well, you're lucky, Bubbles, because majority of us weren't. Yeah, maybe because you did sports, but like majority, nah, I definitely wasn't on Bubbles. I wish I would have, because later in life I suppressed all my emotions, because as a man you're taught to not cry and not feel. So I pushed everything down, and then when I hit rock bottom in 2017, man, it all came flooding out. And I before that though, all my emotions turned into anger and rage. I don't know, man. I think it would stick. I think it would have sticked, because none of those things stick for me. I think that if you're at a really young age, if you're taught how to emotionally regulate and breathe properly, yeah, why wouldn't you? Because when you actually do breath work, it's so euphoric. And if you're able to figure out that you can feel like these levels of ecstasy through the breath at a young age, are you kidding me? And your nervous system would have been regulated properly. I think it totally would have stuck. And they're starting to do it around the world in some places, like especially like India and places like that. Man, they teach them at a young age. Why does this stick for them? Meditation, you know. And what about college then? Even offering these things in college, you know, or high school, you know. But I think it's even better at a young age. So it really gets, so you start practicing, and you start, you know, implementing this in your daily life. No, definitely isn't. It's more like it's the gateway to God. It's the gateway to peace within you. But anyways, listen, y'all, I got to get going. I went over my time. And if you guys all feel like you want to donate anything, we have super chats now. You can follow us on all social media platforms at Daren and Luna. You can join us in our school membership, which is on this platform called School. It's Daren and Luna's newer school, Ripp into Light. You can go to our website and sign up for our free newsletter, which is at www.darenandluna.com. And again, if you feel like donating anything, $1, whatever, to support our mission and purpose here, you can. If you don't, just hit the like button and subscribe. It doesn't matter. I mention it because some people aren't aware of the super chats. You know, join us, man. I love you all, man, from the bottom of my heart, man. And we're changing the planet. We're changing the world, man. We're creating from love, because the way that everything has been created before is out of fear. And now we're creating out of love. And it's a beautiful thing. And we're changing the planet. We're creating the new earth together, man. And I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. Thank you for your support. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for engaging. Yeah, I was on yesterday, Robert, and today. So you missed both lives. If you want, go back and watch them, man. I know it's been a minute, but I'm back. I have a lot to share very, very soon. We're working on a lot of things that we're going to be putting out that yeah, just I can't really talk about it yet. But some craziness has been going on. Yeah, well, no, just more behind the scenes, getting things for you all. So, with that being said, man, I love you all, man. And just take a deep breath in and out, man. Just take a deep breath in and out. Slow down. That's your connection to God. That's your connection to in here. Just breathe in and breathe out. It'll all be okay. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, man. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you soon, Robert. With that being said, I love you all from the bottom of my heart. Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you on the next live, on the next video, or somewhere around the world. Until then, let's go!